Hey guys, welcome back to a new lecture. In this lecture, let us talk about for loop. So for loop is useful to iterate over the elements of a sequence. So sequence like string, list, tuple, range and dictionary. So to iterate over the items or elements inside this sequences like list, tuple, we use for loop. And before understanding about for loop, we need to understand about in. So what is in keyword? Let me take an example so you will be comfortable. So whenever I have a sequence like list and if I want to check that a particular element is inside that list, I can use in. So if I print 2 in A, that means 2 is the element, in is a keyword and A is my list. So 2 in A means I am checking that if this item that is 2 is inside my list. And if this print as true, that means 2 is inside A, and if this print as false, that means 2 is not included. So let me run this script. Now you can check that I am getting a true. That means this particular item is inside my list. Let me try this out with my string. So if I check S is in my string, that is D, but I need to remember that S is a string. So I need to add double quotation and let me run this one. So here I get a true. And if here I try to use some other alphabet, maybe D. Let me try again. See, I got a false. That means D is not inside my string Shubham. Now I hope you understand about in. Let's get back to our for loop and try to execute a small program. So here if I use for and then I need to use a variable, I will be taking I, and then I need to use in, and then I need to pass the sequence from which I need to iterate. So for a while I will be taking my list, that is A, and this is my condition. Now I need to use a colon. Now I am in my indentation block. That means it will work on each and every element of A, that is my list, and then I need to do something with that. So let me print that. So if I do this simple example, now here I am taking variable I which iterates over the elements that are present in A. So at currently there are 6 elements, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means the first element I will iterate as 0. That means 0 will be printed. Once 0 is printed, it will go back to my iteration loop and then print the second element, that is 1. Then 1 is printed, it will go back to my iteration loop and then print the third element, that is 2, and keep following that. Now let us print this small program and check out the output. So you can see in my output, I have iterated to all the elements that are present in my list and printed them. So this was the basic thing to make you understand about for. In the next lecture, let us play with all the sequences like list, tuple, set, string, and most importantly, dictionaries.